Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from TikTok. I say it that way because one of my girls called it that. That just made me laugh. It's about the passport bros. Again, a little bit of the bad, the good, the white, the yellow, the black. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
Like, you gotta be really some type of loser if you can't get any action here in America. America is the land of looseness, and it's like modern day Sodom and Gomorrah.
Exactly.
If you can't get any play in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, then there's something wrong with you. Man, I got a stutter. I got a horrible speech impediment, and I've never had an issue getting a woman.
You know, I always have to laugh when, in their attempts to smear the passport bros, they always end up justifying them. You're absolutely right. America is modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah, as the passport bros have been tirelessly saying. And you correctly stated that if you with your Looney Tunes Porky Pig stutter could get play from women in America, then anyone should be able to, and you're correct. Perfect. So that information alone should tell you that the passport bros is not going overseas to get play from women and participate in hookup culture when they live in the United States, the capital of the hookup culture, the place where Sin City is, Vegas. They're going overseas to look for wives, something that you wouldn't do in modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah. Only a fool looks for a wife in Sodom and Gomorrah. So stop projecting and accusing the passport bros of doing what you would do if you could travel overseas. Isn't it funny how I was able to just use your logic against you and I didn't even need to bring my own points? Yep. Y'all are so pressed about the passport bros that you're just talking to talk at this point. Y'all don't even know what arguments y'all are making.
Nope.
And another thing. You get on this app and you pander to American black women any chance you get, but weren't you caught out talking bad about them before by that Tanya TKO or TOK girl? Yeah, I know you recognize her. You get on this app pandering to American black women, but you got caught talking bad about them in your past. So explain that. Why is it always this with you panderers? Every time you get on this app, you know, someone digs up your past. Y'all either abused, essayed, or talked bad about the women that you pander to. The hypocrisy, just make it make sense, man.
Like, you gotta be really some...
Man, this man spoke facts. This young man elegantly put everything perfectly.
New phenomenon that's taking the dating world by storm. This thing called
People are tripping out on it.
Bros. And apparently these guys on TikTok are bragging about how they're going to other countries. They're finding more.
I don't think. See, this is the part where I was like, we're not bragging. There's no bragging about it. We're just trying to help other men. Like, look. Look what I was able to do. Look at the girl I was able to get over here. Like, I think you guys can do it too. It's more that than, oh, look what I got. Look what I got. No, it ain't like that.
More traditional women that can cook and clean and act like housewives. And the woke people are getting mad. The Western women are getting mad because our men are going across overseas to find more traditional women, okay? But I just find it funny that the woke people push so much for immigration, right?
This
and then all of a sudden all these bros are going...
He thinks that we're bringing him back over, so we're just going to let him think that. Some people do, but, you know, the immigration and the woke thing is hilarious.
But out there immigrating, they're bringing them over, doing it the right way. Get them passport, get them into the country, bringing in the melting pot that is America. And the woke liberal ladies are like, no, not that way. We don't want it that way. We want to be woke, but not act.
Of course, we need some of the panderers,
These passport
right?
bros, some odd people, man. Because they all say the same thing about going overseas to find a partner. And you know it's ill intention, because I know you can find a woman somewhere in America that'll let you take care of her and pay for everything.
We can find just some women in America that will let us pay for everything and take care of them. Do you even realize what the fuck you're saying, dude? That they let us take care of them? The fuck? I don't get these panderers. I really don't. Do they get play out of this? Do they get something out of this? Because this is retarded. Like, your logic doesn't even make sense.
Everything and be in the house But y'all want that certain level of control, that level of control
there
that
it is.
that
There
person
it is.
can't just
There comes the shame.
pack all their things up and leave easily. Because you can spend money in America, but you might have to spend a little more, and that seems like it's the main issue.
I mean, it's part of the issue. Why would we have to spend more when we don't have to? So yeah, just keep pandering to the women. You know, they're gonna, you know, I'm sure you'll find a woman that in the U.S. that will let you take care of her and spend all your money on her. And we also got to get the Asian haters too, right?
A few things have made China an undesirable destination for men looking for mail order brides these days.
Mail order brides, man. That's what we do. We just contact China and I'm like, yo, I need a bitch. And then they just mail one over and then we live happily ever after. I think that's what a lot of women think, I guess.
Passport bros are on notice because the Chinese government does not take abuses against Chinese citizens lightly.
You're talking about the women that got killed. Most countries are not going to be happy when their own citizen gets killed. And this is such a rare occasion. If you bring up at least 5 to 6 cases of this, then I'll give you something. But if this is the only goddamn case you have, good luck.
As was shared in recent news, there was a American citizen who went to China and taught English and ended up murdering his young girlfriend, who was a Chinese citizen. And he is set up for execution. So when passport bros hear about these cases, they know that they're not fucking with China anymore. They know that if they do go to China,
So the man gets death sentence for murdering his girlfriend, and that scares men from traveling to China? Do you realize what you're saying? Not every man is going to China planning on murdering people, so why would we be scared of the death penalty? Like, you're so stupid.
They better be on notice. And they better be acting with their tail between their legs because the Chinese government, it's a surveillance state, y'all. Like, you commit a crime, we will find you in a minute. They will find you in a second. Like, murderers.
Why is she saying we? Like, you're not in China. I could tell you're not from China. Like, the way you're talking, your demeanor, everything. So what are you talking about, this we? Are you Chinese? Are you part of the China mainland now? Or are you actually in the US and are you an American? Like, this is like Asians don't even know who the fuck they are
Caught in a millisecond. China literally has cameras in every single red light. Like, literally every single light, because China's a new country. A lot of the...
It's funny that she's saying all these things. Like, she's trying to scare men, like, from going to China for some goddamn reason. And it's just like, oh, no, be careful. There's the cameras everywhere. Oh, be careful. There's the cameras on the lights and stuff. You know, there's cameras at lights in the U.S. too. You know, like, the U.S. has a good amount of cameras everywhere also. Yeah, I'm not saying up to the CCP standards, but it's pretty up there.
Infrastructure is new. We don't even need cops scanning. We don't need that because the stuff is automatic. Literally. Like, if you go to China and you speed, you will just get a stack of tickets sent to your house. Like, or on WeChat. I don't even know. Like, shit is so...
Exactly. You don't even fucking know. You're a fucking idiot.
So, like, advanced over there. You might not know this stuff. So I'm letting passport bros know, A, the Chinese government is onto you. They're coming for your ass. Chinese government is not fucking with this shit. They're not fucking with it. Number 2, Chinese people are not fucking with it. Chinese people are very all about this face. So Chinese people are not going to be hanging out with some bum from America. They're just not interested.
Yes, we're all just bums. Ordering mail order brides, bringing them over because it's so easy for bums to do that, you know, like, and you know, all the bum on the streets, they all have fucking Chinese wives. You guys didn't fucking know that? Like, fuck, like, they just mail order them because bums just are able to fucking do whatever the fuck they want, it seems like, according to this chick here.
And even if it's some impressive person from America, most cities today are very accustomed to dealing with Western people. And they're not impressed. They're becoming less and less impressed. People come to America.
I don't think very many people were impressed by Western people in the first place. So, yeah. You're just talking out of your ass. You probably never traveled. You came here when you were young. You're talking about China as like you know everything, and then you say, oh, you don't know. You know, like, so what the fuck do you know?
And literally are like, oh my God, it's gross and dirty. Like, that is the situation. Like, people literally go to New York and go, oh, like, ugh. Like, that's real. Like, you go to the subways in China, see what they look like over there. It's really, really nice. So Chinese people have advanced to a point where it's like they've gotten rid of poverty in one generation based.
Shut the fuck up. You're fucking stupid. Got rid of poverty in one generation? You're fucking stupid. Just fucking stupid. Stop talking. Just stop talking.
Right? China is like completely different than it was when my parents immigrated to the USA. So when my family comes to America to visit, nobody's impressed.
See, look at this. This is hilarious to me. Fucking hilarious. Your parents came here because of the communist ways that China was going about to give you a better life. Now you're here defending how China treats their people and how they control everything on their citizens' lives. This is what your parents left the country for, to build you a better life so you didn't have to deal with that.
All the shit we have here, they got back home. Better, bigger, nicer, newer.
So
again, you're not going to developed countries for your wives. You're going to developing nations that need the US dollar.
There's plenty of men that go to Japan, plenty of men that go to Taiwan. I know personally a man that's married a Taiwanese woman, and most Taiwanese people are quite wealthy. Most that I've met personally. So you're just spouting shit out of your ass. You don't know anything. You don't even know about your own goddamn country. You don't even know about your own goddamn culture. You don't even know why the reason your parents came to this country in the goddamn first place.
A few things have.
If black men with the passport bro mindset would just come to us black women with open arms to provide and protect and lead, we would be submissive too.
We done all that and
the shit don't work. And some of us know how the fuck that feel to be trying shit and trying shit and trying shit and trying shit. Don't work. Trying shit and trying shit won't work. Trying shit, switch it up. Trying shit won't work.
we're done trying.
Yep.
If black men...
I couldn't even get to the point where I was saying, well, look, I'm in it for the real deal here. I'm looking for a woman young enough to have children because I don't have children. I want to be a dad, so I'll give you everything if you give me everything. Couldn't even get to that point. But I could have that conversation with a woman in the Philippines like I had with Jayanne, and she would say, okay, tell me more. How's that work? And then...
See how it works? We talk to the woman, and then they decide, oh, that sounds interesting. We don't just pick them up like, yeah, you'll marry me, and then you fucking take them home, or fucking whatever you guys think the fuck's going on. Like, Asian women that talk shit on passport bros are the most ignorant women of traveling or something, of cultures. I swear to God.
And you have a discussion about it, and then you can come to find out, you know, if your goals are going to work out together. So I literally stopped swiping in the United States. I couldn't even get to...
Look at him. Man has a lovely family, and he couldn't even have this discussion in the U.S. because of the Sodom Gomorrah fucking society that we have. But yet, when he went to the Philippines and discussed this with her, she was like receptive to it. Oh, shocking. It's hard to find Asian guys about the passport bro stuff. So.
And it stirred up a thought in my mind. What the heck is passport bros? It's been like on my For You page for a lot of people saying, I'm a passport bro, passport bros, let's go. And I'm assuming it's a good and a bad thing. If you guys know what it is, please let me know. So this is my assumption and what I think the definition is. It's for the men who didn't feel like they're being respected or appreciated in the home country they're in. Please let me know if that is the definition that's been going around for the word passport bros. Technically, technically, am I considered a passport bro? If I'm an immigrant living in the US and I came here with a passport, would that be labeled as a passport bro? Or
No. Passport bros are men from the West going to other countries to get married. So it's not from third world countries coming to the West. I don't think you want wives from the West anyways, bro.
is passport bros for the people who didn't feel like they can find the right type of woman in their home country and they decided to move over to a different country. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been hearing that a lot of these passport bros are going to Asia, to Southeast Asia. I'm Southeast Asian myself. So, hey, I mean, if the culture is right, I guess we must be doing something right.
Damn right. See, this guy knows what's up. How was that, Chow? Isn't it so different how Asian men and then Asian women like take to how passport bros is? And it's hilarious to me that so many Asian women really have no clue how it is in their own country and how their culture is brought about, because they are literally immersed into this Sodom Gomorrah like lifestyle, and they think it's the correct way for some goddamn reason. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. It's chow time.